It all starts with an invitation email. I click on the link here and I get taken to the questionnaire landing page. Notice your logo here, or your client's logo if you are a consultancy reseller. Notice also the multi-language capability with the 5 major European languages as standard. If you just want English, we switch the others off. If you want an additional language, we build that in. The tool is equipped with helpful resources such as a downloadable guide and a series of FAQs. Over here on the left is the welcome text, which expands to reveal instructions, although from what we know, most people find the questionnaire interface pretty intuitive. On the right is the main control panel, which is where the participants you're rating all sit. With click-360, you can either rate people individually or simultaneously. Let's show you individual rating first. There are several things to take in on this screen. First of all, the survey name and the participant you are rating. Then there's the behaviour or competency heading with a short definition. This can be your questionnaire or one of our standard off-the-shelf questionnaires. Next are the individual questions that sit under that heading. Notice how we use slidey scales for your ratings, which, while they're split into the traditional 5 or so Likert scale segments, actually provide you with a 100-point scale. We score in percentages, which makes understanding the eventual report so much easier. If you can't provide an answer, either because you haven't observed the participant doing that thing, or because you don't think it's relevant, you simply tick this box, which results in a null score that doesn't affect the averages. Staying in individual rating mode, we move to the written comment facility, which can be included after each behaviour or competency. Alternatively, you can just have one set of these at the very end. You're invited to offer comments on what you think the participant does well or could do differently. We encourage you to write specific, observable behavioural examples into these 2 boxes. Something the participant does or doesn't do, and or something they say or don't say. Now this demo showcases just one behaviour or competency. Normally there would be several of these pages, culminating in the final page of stop, start and continue comments. You can add a 4th box if you wish, or you can have less than 3. You can also change these headings if you prefer. All comments are non-attributable in the participant's final report. Now we move to the review page, where you can check your work before submitting your questionnaire and make changes if necessary. You can actually save this review, which is a record of your scores and comments, or alternatively print it. This can be very useful if you are the participant's line manager and you expect to be having a conversation with the participant once their report is produced. Now, let's take a look at the difference between individual rating and simultaneous rating. Notice first of all the differences in the screen layout. Here we have the survey title, then the behaviour or competency heading and definition, but this time there is a single question on view, and the names of the participants, in this example there are 2 plus yourself, they're all on the screen simultaneously. Having all 3 on screen like this allows you to think in relative terms between them all, not just absolute terms about each one individually, and that's all you could do in the conventional tool where you only have one on screen. Overall, if you've been asked to provide feedback to more than one colleague in the same survey, the simultaneous rating function saves massive amounts of time while improving accuracy. Click-360 is still the only UK tool to offer this function, and you can even switch between the 2 modes at will. In simultaneous rating mode, the comment boxes for each participant are stacked on top of each other, like this, offering great flexibility. Same for the final comments page, while the review function allows you to see each one in turn. The simultaneous rating function is definitely the way to go if raters are likely to be invited to give feedback to several colleagues at the same time. This typically happens the higher up you are in an organisation, and yet ironically, this is where you are time poorest. Once all your ratings and comments are in, and you've reviewed them and you're satisfied with your work, it's time to submit and finish your questionnaire. Simples.